I got scammed. Did I tell you I got scammed?
No, love it. What happened?
There's a guy I know.
Oh, you told me this story.
Did I tell you
it's the third time I've heard it.
Did I tell you it on the podcast?
Yeah, you did.
Really?
Wait,
did.
in Africa?
No, not in
scammed
Africa.
out of $6,000.
$6,000. You haven't heard from him since, right?
No, I keep hearing from him. The amazing scam part is that he's like, yo, what's up, buddy? I got your money soon. I'm like, no, you don't. You lied to me.
A guy basically
called me crying on the phone saying you needed. He's a baller. Mercedes, beautiful women,
yeah. Also, he has an
living
addiction.
living large all the time, always eating out. I know him for years. I like him. Bro, I got a text. I need $1,000, brotherly love. I'm fucked. I'm dealing in kratom.
What?
My Venmo account's been frozen. I'm like, what? I don't know what that means. Here, I'll give you $1,000. Bro, I should have asked you. I need another $1,400. I'm like, what?
I can't believe you keep
it's so
giving it to
crazy. I know him. I'm like, you're good for it. You have money. I don't care. I go, if you need, what do you need? I go, what is this excuse you're giving me? I don't want to talk about it. If you need it, I'll give it to you. I'm sure you'll pay me back. Of course you'll pay me back. I see you. Bro, I got to get another. Long story short, I give him $5,000 altogether because he keeps asking. But it's like he's coming back. I'm coming back. I'll just give you cash plus an extra G. I go, don't give me an extra G. He goes, I'll give you cash. Can I give you cash? I'm sorry, I have it in a safe deposit box. He's a gambler.
Oh, that's
professional gambler. So I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but if you really need money, I don't know what it's like. This is so weird. But anyway. I realize he calls me crying. He needs even more money. I go, I'm not going to see my money.
No, never. Dude.
I'm never going to see my money. Cut to 3 weeks later. Still, hey man, I'm going to get it back. I'm like,
still hit you up?
Still saying, he's saying, I'm going to get it back. I'm going to get it back.
Ghost, man. You hustled him for
first time I've been hustled. I was like, that's
by
amazing.
someone you know. That's
I think
it's not even a hustle if you know. It's not a hustle because you know him.
It's not right. It's like such a weird. I was like,
can be friends.
It's
like
awkward. That. I go, and all I said is, I wrote back. I go, embarrassing, dude. That's all I said. I was like,
has he called you since?
I know it's chump change.
Where do you
dude,
run into him at?
Like around, like Whole Foods.
Abbott or Whole Foods.
Yeah.
Well, not a big deal.
It's not.
I just write him off though, huh?
What's he doing in kratom?
But some people can do that. They'll rip you off and they'll act like it's no big deal. Like
it's nothing to them.
Yeah, and you're
sociopaths.
Yeah, but there's a whole thing around them. They stay in touch with you, and they're like, and you're like, what are you doing?
Terrible.
You'd miss sex. Here's the thing with sex. Let's say in your prime, you got your prime, right?
Yeah.
So let's say let's say, come on, bro. The listeners know. So let's say in your let's say you're like in your 30s, in your prime, right?
20s.
And 20s, right? And you're just busting nuts and you got a dime piece.
Yeah.
And you just got nothing to do all day but fuck.
Yeah.
How many nuts can you get off?
Not that much.
Let's be realistic.
Not that much.
Let's say
5 at the most.
5's being super
at
generous.
The most.
I would say
3.
3 is probably more realistic. Yeah. 4 if you're just Sir Hump a lot.
And if you're 4 doesn't last, that'll be a day. That'll be an anomaly.
That's what I'm saying, a fucking day. That would be tough.
Yeah.
Why are you looking like that, Jen?
4, even 3 a day.
The most I've ever done was 5 in a day.
Oh my God.
And I've done 4.
Jeez.
Yeah.
But when you bust that 4th one, it's like this.
Yeah. Dust.
And you're like,
just dust comes
bro.
out. It's like your dick coughs.
No, it's like it spits, goes. Your dick just goes. It's barely anything.
Don't go. Don't do that.
That's what my dick does. Coughs? Well, yeah, if you're old.
No, it just
your dick goes. Yours comes out like powdered milk.
Oh, here comes nothing.
Yeah, I mean, sex is very temporary. It's fucking.
It is. Somebody said, I heard
4
this
minutes
woman.
Is the average time.
I heard this woman at Gold's Gym. These 2 real professionals with impossibly fake tits.
Love it.
And they were hookers. And one of them said, well, when sex is good, it's 5% of the relationship. When it's bad, it's 90% of the relationship.
Oh, wow.
In other words, when it's really shitty, you're like, what am I doing here? And it's all you can think about. But when it's really good, it's awesome. That's 5%. Think about how much time during your whole day with a relationship, how much time you actually spend fucking.
Oh, yeah.
And then the rest of the time is hanging out, cooking, talking, having to deal with each other.
What's that say? Average time of sex? 7 minutes?
I saw 19.
I believe it.
There you go. Average of 5 to 4 minutes every time they have sex.
Yeah, there you go. 19. Get
Average
the was this a porno? 19? That's not real.
Isn't that funny?
I'd be exhausted. 19?
Maybe that was
Give me a
turtles.
fucking break. I don't do anything for 19 minutes.
Isn't that funny how people are like, yeah, we banged all night? Well,
Well,
all
no,
right.
you didn't, bro. And if you did, she didn't enjoy it because that long is not great.
Yeah.
Food or sex, Kat?
Food, hands down.
Yeah.
Jen, food for sure.
No choice right now. It's just food. It's good.
Well, it's very easy. Would you rather be completely satiated sexually or would you rather be hungry all the time? That's another
Well, no,
one.
I'm not saying hungry.
I know, but I'm just
you
saying.
get a pill.
Food is definitely.
Dude, I wish they had a pill you just take where you didn't have to eat.
What?
And it just gives you like all the right nutrients. Some days, for sure, man. Some days your life is driven by food. Lunch.
I think there's a drink like that. It's called Soylent.
Oh, yeah? Mm-hmm. Say no more.
Oh,
fam.
I remember that. I
That
saw a
can't be
Vice or something
healthy.
on it.
No.
You can get very sick.
They advertise it as a health drink.
Well, that's like
You're gonna shit your
Ensure.
pants.
Ensure is what they give cancer patients.
That is
And if
not
you
good
look
for
at it,
you.
it's like you buy it. It's a can that you buy in the supermarket, and people actually think it's good for them. It's skim milk with a bunch of
sugar.
vitamins added to
It's
it.
sugar.
He's not giving you shit.
Hold on. Let me just recap this real
Something
quick.
happened.
So did you see a honey badger?
I didn't see
Oh,
that.
okay. And then you went great white shark.
Yeah, we went-
Did you see a great white?
I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
Oh, word.
No.
And then, so you got a dicey situation with the elephant?
This is what happened.
And there's Brian.
That guy's just standing there. That wasn't me either.
Either way, you had fun though, man. Food was good.
Yeah. Food was good. This guy's crazy. What's this guy doing? Man halts charging elephant.
He's the elephant whisperer.
Is he ever? He's not.
Talking about Alan McSmith Safari.
I didn't do that either. So at the end of the day, I got to pet a cheetah, and anybody who says
Oh,
that
that
cheetah
cheetah
was
was cool.
drugged, they're so stupid.
Oh, he was definitely tired though.
No, that cheetah's older, and that cheetah was hand reared, but the cheetah lives in the bush. The cheetah takes down. We saw a kill that the cheetah had killed. That cheetah is as wild as it gets. However, it was hand reared, and it's a 1 in a million cheetah. It enjoys being pet by everybody. So it's so what
So
you
that's
do,
a wild cheetah?
It has a radio
So who
transmitter,
called him?
and
Oh.
you go and find it.
It has a radio
You
transmitter.
go find it, and then you can pet it. It was fucking crazy. They don't.
But how did it know to sit there and take pictures? Who told it what to do?
It sits there because it loves this one guy, the guide that's there that raised it from. It's been around it since it was
Kind of its owner,
young. Its
but
mother
wild
died,
owner?
I guess, so
Oh,
it might have
gotcha.
been printed on him. Long story short, it goes out, it does its hunting and everything else, and you can always find it certain places. He's
That thing
also
was
older,
cool.
so sometimes they bring him a cow leg. He'll eat 20, 25 pounds of meat in a sitting, but that they actually can be quite affectionate to
Was he
certain
cool?
people. He just sat there and I let me pet him.
Was
Like
he
they'll do
cool?
that shit.
He wasn't that big though, huh? They're thin.
80 pounds, 80
They're
pounds,
thin.
80 pounds and long.
I wish you would have ran. That'd been.
It's
fun.
bigger than you think.
Why
and
don't
they're
you
not-
run off? That would have been
so
the video.
when kids are around, you'd never let the kids
Never.
run around.
Never.
Because they're prey drivers.
Yeah, I wouldn't even let my kid around that fucking. Thing.
Well, I was a little bit, concerned
No
about
way,
that.
yeah,
Yeah,
hell
I'm
no.
not going to let my kids.
No way.
I just don't trust an animal
Look
like
at that
that.
fucking thing.
And every time when I was next to it, you could hear it going. It purrs.
All it can do at any time, like, you know what? I'm annoyed.
Well, when I watched it get up, it got up really quickly, and then it saw something in the distance that it was going to hunt, and I was like, "This thing is a fucking machine." And then it would just disappear. Then it would just run off in the bush and then come back. We saw it 2 days in a row, and then it just disappeared. We didn't see it again. But it's in that game reserve.
What the fuck's wrong with that one?
Yeah, what
I
is
think it's in.
wrong
I think it's in
ass?
heat.
Oh no, I know it has hip issues. It's bow-legged.
But they
He
do.
just
They
fucked up
do.
them.
They do like certain people. Like this guy. He would call it, and it would just show up out of the bush.
Did you hear about that that lady who was a volunteer?
Yeah, that's a
at the
lion.
zoo?
That's a lion.
And they thought they locked up all the lions. The lion
Yeah.
went, I'm going to
Yeah.
go double around,
Hey,
check things out.
If anybody says that this lion is safe to pet, I will never pet a lion
What
or a
lion?
leopard. Any lion.
Well, you're just fucking balls
Cheetah's
deep in
different.
a cheetah.
Cheetahs don't attack people.
Who says that?
I know.
I've seen
the
it,
guy.
bro.
The guy said that
The
cheetahs
guy
will never
who
attack a
balls
person.
deep in his
Never.
cheetah?
Lions, different story.
Well,
You don't fuck with
cheetahs will
lions.
fuck a person up, though.
They would if they could, but
Yeah.
they don't do that. They're not. And they're not as big. They're an 80-pound animal. That can still fuck you up. But
still
a
fuck
lion,
you up, though.
a 500-pound lion, 400-pound, 300-pound female lion.
Dude,
you
I'm
can
not
keep that
fucking
shit.
with any of them.
No.
Yeah, Kanye West.
Crazy.
We have that in the
Yeah.
current events.
He would be definitely, it's best suited. He's on Rogan's.
I agree.
He would not
Because
be-
they can talk
He would not be a
forever.
good guest on here. It's not really a thing.
I don't know.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be joking around with you guys, I don't think.
No, we can't get
might.
serious. We can't talk about health issues and fucking brain. It's
We
not.
could.
It's not really our thing. especially for an hour.
You don't think the fans would key in?
I think they would like it. I think to get what Kanye wants to do, there's no better platform than Rogan.
What 3
what
hour
Rogan
talk,
does.
yeah.
Even if it's only 2 hours, but
Anywhere.
you know what he does, he's the guy for the Fire the Kid's not the spot.
Yeah.
That's not our cup
He'd
of tea.
do another like Sway interview if he was in here.
Yeah, correct.
He'd do another what?
He did an interview with a radio host named Sway where he was basically yelling at him the entire time.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
A lot of different reasons.
Yeah.
He's just very passionate,
It's gonna be interesting with Joe because I'll see Joe,
very level-headed.
but also doesn't take shit either.
Yeah.
So if Kanye like starts say like Joe call him out on questionable shit, I
Yeah.
think it's gonna be. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Probably the most downloaded show of all time.
I think Joe will probably do a lot of listening, you know.
Oh, Kanye would go for sure, but if he says crazy shit, Joe's not just going to skim
Right.
past it, which is.
Right.
But and what else is interesting is Kanye used to always link up with Charlemagne, but Charlemagne recently started like not talking shit. Was like, dude, Kanye needs to get back on his meds because he's talking some crazy.
I've
shit.
seen Charlemagne call Kanye out like on the show, like when he had Kanye on. He was very direct about, you know, saying,
Kanye
well,
decided to go
when you stick
different.
to music, it's one thing. When you start talking this way, we kind of lose our bearings with you.
Yeah, he decided to go a different.
I really like that
avenue.
Charlemagne guy. He's really good.
Yeah.
Didn't he start off as like kind of a troll in the beginning?
He started off as a radio host, troll,
Yeah.
And then he was,
Charlemagne?
then he was,
Charlemagne, yeah.
Then he was on Wendy Williams for a fucking grip, and then just, he's not young. He's like 40
No, he's
something.
41 or 42.
He's been doing it for a hot second.
He's a smart dude. I like him a lot.
But he talks a lot of shit. A lot.
Yeah.
Like he's been in clubs where guys try and jump him, he just runs out. Like
Oh,
he
really?
talks a lot of shit. Yeah.
Yeah, there was that one dude who came up, who was this big producer. I
Birdman.
think-
You talking about
yeah,
Birdman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you showed me that
Yeah.
here on this podcast. I was like,
Yeah, I'd be
shit.
scared shitless if those people were like pissed
you're
off at
him?
me. But he's just like,
You know his co-host DJ Envy was in New York and also was talking shit on the show, and he got held at gunpoint.
that's what I can imagine. These guys, they run with actual gangs and
Yeah,
stuff.
the guys
so,
that you're
that you're talking shit
about,
on.
it's tough
The
to go.
rappers, some of the rappers run with actual real
Yeah.
gangs.
Well, yeah. When you see my back ripple and I pull myself up like a chimp 30 times bang, while talking to you, why wouldn't I give that to you as
It's a gift.
inspiration?
It's a gift, really.
It's a gift.